Hi there guys, and welcome back to Naturally Awesome. I'm Eva, and today I want to talk about a very important topic to me because I want to talk about digestion. This is something that's been kind of my topic ever since, because in the past I did not realize it that much, but I had a really sluggish digestion. Before I went raw vegan, I had a bowel movement about 2 to 3 times a week, and that is, as I know now, absolutely not good. Because you're supposed to have a bowel movement at least once to twice per day. So as I became a raw vegan, this kind of changed and my bowel movements became more regularly. But still, it was not absolutely perfect, and I still had a sluggish digestion sometimes, and I couldn't tell what was the matter and why that was the case. And as I know now, it had also to do with eating overt fats and eating dried fruits. But let's get started on my tips for a good digestion. That might also help you in improving your digestion and having regular bowel movements. So first of all, the most important tip is eating fresh, ripe fruits. The riper the better, and the best fruits in terms of digestion are papayas, mangoes, and melons. Mangoes, they gotta be ripe though. And papayas of course as well, and the big papayas are way more beneficial than the small ones, even though the small ones are pretty amazing too. But the big ones, I kind of feel, still have much more power. And the advantage of papaya is also that it helps to remove old plaque or protein plaque that has built up in your GI tract from eating meat and dairy products, and the papaya is able to remove that and transport it out of your body. Tip number 2 would be drinking enough. If you want to have a good digestion, bowel movement, it is also essential to drink enough, because hydration is key. Tip number 3 would be paying attention to your fat intake or overt fat intake. Meaning you should not eat no overt fats at all, but you should pay attention to how much your body can handle. So try to eat a little less, or try to go without them for a couple of days and then reintroduce some of them in smaller amounts, and then go to find out your tolerance base. How many overt fats you can eat without slowing down your digestion too much. Tip number 4 would be stepping back on eating too many dried fruits, like dehydrated or dried fruits, and things like crackers or any kind of raw food, flours, or dehydrated fruits and veggies, because according to my experience, coconut flour and buckwheat flour or buckwheat groats, and also gluten-free oats really slowed down my digestion and gave me terrible constipations. So as soon as I found out about it, I kind of stopped eating that. And it's not like I was eating tender amounts of it. I was just eating maybe small portions of it, like baby cupcakes, and that already gave me terrible constipation. So take a closer look and see what your body can tolerate. Tip number 5 would be chew your foods well. And by that I mean not necessarily fruits, but even more greens. And the best for digestion are For sure, tender leafy greens like lamb's lettuce and tender green lettuce, and things like kale and collards are a little bit harder to digest, so I prefer to juice them instead of eating them in salads or adding them to smoothies so they're already pre-digested. And smoothing them or juicing them also helps in eating more of it, because some of the people are afraid in eating big amounts of greens, and blending them up in a smoothie or juicing them gives them the chance to eat big amounts of greens in smaller portions. And in terms of smoothies and juices, it is also important to chew them well, because our body needs to recognize what is coming in to assimilate the nutrients. Tip number 6 is something not food related but supplement related, and that would be magnesium glycinate. I don't know if you're a fan of supplementing or not. I was not necessarily a fan of supplementing as well, but supplementing sometimes is necessary if your digestion is sluggish and your body is clogged up. It has a hard time assimilating the nutrients that come in, and if you supplement, your body can absorb more nutrients. And magnesium glycinate is especially helpful in relaxing your muscles and also your bowel muscles, so it eases the digestion. And I don't necessarily take the recommended doses that is on a package. I'm taking way much less, and it's already super helpful. And the brand that I'm using is Doctor's Best, and I'm taking about one of these per day, usually in the evening before or during my dinner meal. And before I had the pure encapsulations magnesium glycinate, but I kind of feel like this one is a bit better because it gives me a much more regular bowel movement, and the other one was more like getting diarrhea. So I kind of prefer this one now. Let's come to the last tip, and that has totally changed my life lately and is absolutely amazing and even better than magnesium glycinate. And I thought that magnesium glycinate is already amazing, but here's something even better. Tip number 8 is Ayurvedic herbal mix Triphala. I've started taking it about a month ago, and this is absolutely amazing. Triphala is a mix of 3 different fruits, Ayurvedic fruits. It is made of amalaki, vibhitaki and haritaki, and all of those fruits help to regulate your bowel movements and to cleanse and detoxify your body, but it also rejuvenates your body and brings all of your organs more into harmony. And the ones that I'm using are not capsules, but more like these pills. And I'm taking about 2 to 3 of them in the morning on an empty stomach, 2 during lunchtime or before lunchtime, and then 2 to 3 before I go to bed. And this has really helped me in regulating my bowel movements, and this is my ultimate tip. If you have any kind of problem, this is an amazing herbal mix that helps not only to regulate your bowels but also to detoxify your body, because the haritaki powder is a pretty bitter powder, and bitter things always help to detoxify your liver, And if you have a sluggish digestion, liver can also be one of the things that is causing it. If your liver is kind of too clogged up, that can also slow down your digestion. Well, those are my tips for a healthy digestion and a good digestion. I hope you liked and enjoyed them, and I hope that they will help you to improve your digestion and to get it more regularly. Yeah, and that's it for today. I hope you liked it. Please give me a thumbs up if you liked it. And until next time, remember, keep it light and simple. And as always, naturally awesome. Bye.